You have arrived in Port St. Lucie, Florida, 2025. A city with nice culture. Let's reveal the top 10 things to do in St. Lucie and smash that subscribe button. At top 10 we're hitting up the all-new Botanical Gardens. This place has been the talk of the town, and for good reason. Imagine stepping into a world where every corner is a burst of color and life. It's not just a garden, it's a living, breathing canvas of nature's finest work. And when I say all new, I mean brand spanking new. The signs are fresh, the plants are just settling in, and there's this palpable sense of excitement in the air. You can almost feel the plants growing, reaching out to the sun, and establishing their place in this new paradise. This place is like walking into a dream, especially if your dreams are filled with exotic plants and the kind of peace and quiet you can only find in nature. Picture yourself surrounded by rare species you've only seen in books or documentaries. The air is filled with the subtle fragrance of flowers, and the gentle rustling of leaves is like nature's own lullaby. I'm talking winding paths that disappear into lush greenery, hidden benches tucked away under canopies of flowers exploding with color. These paths are perfect for a leisurely stroll, where every turn reveals a new surprise. Maybe it's a secluded bench where you can sit and lose yourself in a book, or a small pond with koi fish gliding gracefully through the water. The kind of place that makes you forget your phone even exists. Here, it's all about disconnecting from the digital world and reconnecting with the natural one. You can spend hours just wandering, letting the beauty of the garden wash over you, and feeling the stress of everyday life melt away. They've got these crazy rare orchids, bromeliads bursting with life. Each plant is a testament to the incredible diversity of the botanical world. The orchids, with their intricate patterns and vibrant colors, look like they belong in a fairy tale. The bromeliads, with their bold, architectural shapes, add a touch of the exotic to the landscape. And ferns, bigger than I am. No joke. These towering ferns create a sense of ancient wonder, as if you've stepped back in time to a prehistoric forest. It's a humbling experience standing next to these giants and realizing just how small we are in the grand scheme of nature. Top 9, we're jumping into a time machine, metaphorically speaking, of course. Imagine the whirring of gears, the flickering lights, and the sense of anticipation as we prepare to journey back through the annals of time. Our destination? The Port St. Lucie Historical Museum. This isn't just any museum, it's a portal to the past, a place where history comes alive and stories from yesteryears echo through the halls. This place is a goldmine, guys. Every corner you turn, there's something new to discover, something that adds another piece to the puzzle of our past. We're talking about diving deep into the roots of this city, way back before it was the bustling hub it is today. Imagine the early days, when the land was untamed and the future was unwritten. You'll find artifacts from the early settlers, each item telling a story of survival, ingenuity, and the human spirit. Learn about the pioneers who shaped this land, their struggles, their triumphs, and the legacy they left behind. And discover the stories that built this community. These aren't just names in a history book. These are real people with real stories that resonate even today. And it's not just dusty old relics, they've got interactive exhibits that make learning about history fun and engaging. Imagine touching a screen and seeing the past come to life right before your eyes. Old photographs that'll transport you back in time, giving you a glimpse into the lives of those who walked these streets long before us. And stories that'll make you feel like you were there, living through the moments that shaped our present. So, buckle up and get ready for a journey through time like no other. Top 8 time to get our creative juices flowing. We're hitting up the local art gallery, and let me tell you, this ain't your grandma's art show. This place is a melting pot of styles, a collision of colors, a full-on assault on the senses in the best way possible. We're talking local artists making waves, international names you won't believe, and everything in between. Sculptures that make you think, paintings that make you feel, photography that captures the soul of the city, it's all here. Top 7 Riverwalk life. Okay, time to slow things down and soak up some of that Florida sunshine. We're strolling down the Riverwalk boardwalk, and this place is the definition of chill. They've revamped the whole thing and it's like walking through a postcard. Palm trees swaying in the breeze, the sun glistening off the water, sailboats drifting by. You can practically taste the margaritas. Grab an ice cream, rent a bike, or just find a bench and watch the world go by. Top 6 game on! Alright sports fans, this one's for you. We're heading to Clover Park, and let me tell you, this ain't your average ballpark. This place is state-of-the-art with a killer sound system, giant screens that make you feel like you're right in the action, and enough food vendors to satisfy any craving. They've got baseball games, concerts, festivals, you name it. The energy here is electric, the crowd is always hyped, and you never know who you might run into. Top 5 beach bummin'. Okay, let's be real, no trip to Florida is complete without some serious beach time. And lucky for you, Port St. Lucie's beaches are on a whole other level. We're talking white sand that feels like sugar between your toes, crystal clear water that's practically begging you to jump in, and enough sunshine to last you all year. Whether you're the type to build sandcastles, catch some waves, or just work on your tan, these beaches have got you covered. As the sun sets, the beach transforms into a serene paradise. Imagine gathering around a bonfire with friends, sharing stories and roasting marshmallows. The night sky over the beach is a sight to behold, with stars reflecting on the water. And if you're an early riser, catching the sunrise over the ocean is an experience you won't want to miss. Start your day with some beach yoga or meditation, and feel the stress melt away. Afterward, head to one of the beachside cafes for a delicious breakfast with a view. Spend your afternoon beachcombing and collecting seashells, each one a tiny treasure, or get active with some beach sports like frisbee or beach soccer. Pack a picnic and enjoy a meal with the sound of the waves as your background music. Don't forget to check out the beachside shops for some unique souvenirs, and as the day winds down, grab a drink at one of the beachside bars and toast to a perfect day. The evening beach vibe is something special, with a calm and peaceful atmosphere, and if you're lucky, you might even catch a fireworks show lighting up the night sky. So, whether you're here for a day or a week, Port St. Lucie's beaches offer endless fun and relaxation. Beach bumming in Port St. Lucie is an experience you'll never forget. Top 4, all that beach time is bound to work up an appetite, so we're heading to one of the amazing waterfront restaurants that have been popping up all over Port St. Lucie. And I'm not talking about your average seafood shack, although, don't get me wrong, those are good too. We're talking about gourmet meals with fresh-caught seafood, stunning views that'll take your breath away, and an atmosphere that's both sophisticated and laid back. Top 3 river adventures. Next up, we're trading in our walking shoes for life vests and hopping on a boat tour of the St. Lucie River. This is the best way to experience the raw, natural beauty of this place. You'll cruise past mangrove forests teeming with wildlife, spot dolphins playing in the wake, and maybe even see a manatee or two if you're lucky. Top 2 market mayhem. Alright, time to indulge in some retail therapy. We're hitting up the outdoor markets, and trust me, these are not your average flea markets. We're talking about handmade jewelry, vintage clothing, local art, and enough unique finds to fill a suitcase or two. The energy is contagious, the people are friendly, and you're guaranteed to find something one of a kind. Top 1 night owls. As the sun sets, the city comes alive, and Port St. Lucie's nightlife scene is not to be missed. The streets are filled with energy, and the air is buzzing with excitement. Whether you're a local or a visitor, the nightlife here offers a unique experience that you won't find anywhere else. Whether you're looking for a laid-back bar with live music, where you can unwind and enjoy some great tunes, a high-energy club to dance the night away, with pulsating beats and vibrant lights, or a rooftop lounge with killer cocktails and even better views, where you can sip on a drink while taking in the stunning cityscape, this city has something for everyone. The diversity of the nightlife scene means that no matter what your preferences are, you'll find a spot that suits your style. From trendy hotspots to hidden gems, the options are endless. From jazz clubs to dive bars, breweries to cocktail lounges, the variety is astounding. Each venue offers its own unique atmosphere and charm, making every night out a new adventure. The nightlife here is as diverse as the city itself. You'll find people from all walks of life coming together to enjoy the vibrant scene. It's a melting pot of cultures and backgrounds, creating a lively and inclusive environment. And let's not forget about the food. The nightlife in Port St. Lucie isn't just about drinks and dancing, it's also a culinary delight. Street food vendors and food trucks line the streets, offering a variety of delicious options to satisfy your late-night cravings. Whether you're in the mood for a quick bite or a full meal, you'll find plenty of options to choose from. The night markets are a must-visit, with their twinkling lights and bustling atmosphere. It's the perfect place to grab a snack and soak in the vibrant energy of the city. Live street performances add to the charm of the nightlife. Musicians, dancers, and artists take to the streets, providing entertainment and adding to the lively ambiance. It's a feast for the senses, with something new to discover around every corner. The nightlife in Port St. Lucie is not just about the places you go, but also the people you meet. It's a social experience where you can make new friends and create lasting memories. Whether you're out with a group of friends or flying solo, you're sure to have a great time. Special events and festivals are also a big part of the nightlife. Throughout the year, the city hosts a variety of events that bring people together to celebrate and have fun. From fireworks displays to themed parties, there's always something happening. Outdoor concerts and night festivals are particularly popular, offering a chance to enjoy live music and entertainment under the stars. The festive atmosphere is contagious, and it's a great way to experience the city's vibrant culture. For those who prefer a more relaxed vibe, the beach bars are a perfect choice. With the sound of the waves and the warmth of a bonfire, it's a great way to unwind and enjoy the night. The beachside setting adds a touch of magic to the experience. Watching the sunset at the beach is a must-do activity. As the sky turns shades of orange and pink, it's a breathtaking sight that sets the tone for a memorable night. Whether you're with a loved one or simply enjoying the moment alone, it's a beautiful way to start your evening. Night cruises are another popular option. Seeing the city lights from the water offers a unique perspective and a sense of tranquility. It's a peaceful escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, and a great way to end your night. No matter how you choose to spend your night, Port St. Lucie's nightlife has something for everyone. It's a city that truly comes alive after dark, offering endless possibilities for fun and adventure. So, get out there and explore all that this vibrant city has to offer. Let's quickly recap the best. The top 10 things you absolutely cannot miss in Port St. Lucie. From botanical gardens to beaches, museums to markets and everything in between, this city has something for everyone. Subscribe to discover the world.